Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I should be fine, but you're not? You're the strong one, you're the provider, you're the fixer, you're the one that everyone calls and lean on for, with all the answers. But on the inside, you're barely holding it together. It's not because you're weak, it's because you was taught to stay strong and keep all your emotions bottled up inside. Welcome to the Just Believe Show. I'm Herbie Mack. Today we're talking about why men stay silent about their mental health. Look, growing up in the Bronx, I was taught not to share my emotions, to keep everything bottled up inside, because it made you look like a sissy. And if you wanted to get therapy, can't do that. That's for rich people. We can't afford that, so it's not an option. Along the way of growing up, I experienced some trauma, right? Having a sister who died from cancer at the age of 3 and trying to process that, being a teenager, and then also being around so many gangs and shootouts, it was just something that was like, oh, okay, this is like my norm. Come to find out, it's not normal. I guess hindsight is 2020. But needless to say, I did things to hide my emotions because I was taught not to share. And one of the things I was doing was just working, grinding, and doing things like that. And that wasn't enough, right? I was becoming successful in some people's eyes. So I did what I saw every other man do. Go to the liquor store. Hey, let me get this, let me get that. And just drink my sorrows away, which that wasn't healthy. So not only was I still grinding and drinking and doing all of that, I started being the life of the party. Hey, all drinks on me. And that was something that was unhealthy. I had all of this success in other people's eyes, right? On the outside, they're like, Herbie's successful, good-looking guy. He's achieving all of these accolades. But on the inside, I was breaking down. I was carrying the pressure of being a man. And I didn't have a safe space to express myself, and I really didn't know how to. And all of that led into a moment where I thought dying by suicide was the best option for me, but clearly it wasn't, and I'm thankful I'm here. And not everyone's story ends like that, of still having a second chance or multiple chances to change their lives. And I realized the importance of speaking out and letting other men know, like, you're not alone. I've experienced that. I've dealt with this. Yes, I attempted suicide. Yes, I struggled with alcohol addiction for over a decade. But now, look, I'm sober 7+ years. There's hope. Things is possible if you're able to have the right foundation, or not even have the right foundation, but things are possible when you are able to process your emotions and get the right people on board. After that experience, I started looking up the numbers, right? I was just like, man, how many guys die by suicide? And I realized men die by suicide 4 times higher than women. And that's not because they're weak. That's because they don't have a space to express themselves. They don't have that safe space to be them. I realized we all wear these type of masks. And the masks I wanted to talk about, it's about 3 of them. You have the jokester, the person, the comedian who he sits out and he sets jokes on people, maybe even makes jokes on himself. 2, instead of expressing what he's going through, he turns into someone that cracks jokes on himself or others. Then you have the, let's say, professional, right? The grinder. How about that? The person that grinds and get the promotions and get the awards and accolades and being successful in other eyes. And then you have the third one, the lone wolf. You have the mask where you wear and you start separating yourself from others. No, I'm good. Don't worry about me, bro. I'm fine. Yeah, go on without me. And they go home and they break down, cry, have anger, rage, punching walls, throwing things. All 3 of these are unhealthy masks to wear. Unfortunately, your boy wore all 3 of them. And I realized it's important to, 1, speak out and let other men know, like, you're not alone. I went through all of them, all the stages from a young boy to an adolescent to an adult. I was going through all of that. Like, oh my goodness, look at me. This is something that is so important of seeing someone that looks like you, that experiences it, that gets it. Wearing all these masks was obviously hard to keep up for anyone. And I didn't realize I was wearing a mask, obviously, until my suicide attempt. And that was because I was journaling. Started journaling and started realizing this is healthy to share my emotions. Some emotions was out of control as far as experience the trauma that I did, but then some was just talking about my Knicks, talking about my Mets, talking about my Jets. This is still a sensitive subject. Let's just move on. Seeing that and processing that and realizing like, hey, look, I need to change something. But it wasn't until I was journaling. And that's why I really started creating the Just Believe journal. And it's not just a journal of just like, hey, share your emotions. No, this is actually a transformational tool. It has prompts, it has things that give you insight to really sit down and ponder, why am I thinking like this? What is going on? This journal is going to take you through 3 stages of reflection, of setting goals, and the last one, taking action. That's what it's about. If you want to change your life and be unstuck and stop living in, I don't want to say darkness, but you don't have to live in private. You can actually just express yourself healthy. And this made, you know what? Yeah, I'm tripping. Let me actually go look for a support group. Let me actually go get a therapist. Let me actually tap in more with Herbie Mack. Look, if you're looking for the journal, it's in the show notes. If you listen to this on the audio, and if you're watching this on YouTube, it's in the description. The paperback is $26.99. The ebook is $16.99. The ebook, obviously, you can get it right away. Whatever works for you. And I like both. And you're probably saying, well, how can I use the ebook? Honestly, you can use the ebook, look at the prompts, use a voice note, and just talk into it and share that. That could be your therapy and listen to it. Like that can be your homework is, hey, I did a week of it. Let me go back and listen to how I was feeling day 1 or day 7. That's just ideas. And this is how you change your life. But it's important to share with others that you're not alone. But the most important person to share with is yourself, to be honest. If you're still here, that tells me one thing. You're ready to stop pretending, stop performing, and ready to start healing. Let's talk, because silence is too expensive. So fellas, what mask are you wearing right now? Are you the jokester, the grinder, or the lone wolf? You can comment down below. If it's too much to share publicly, you can always DM me. The goal is to create a safe space for us. We need it. And I want you to remember that you're not broken. You've just been carrying too much alone. So let's drop some of that weight together. If you're listening to this on the audio, don't forget to rate this, hopefully 5 stars, and share this with a friend who may need to hear this. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button as well. This has been a heartful episode of the Just Believe Show. I'm all about growing together, but also letting you know it's okay to not be okay. Until next time, peace.